I tried SMMA, and within the first 30 days, I hit $20,000 in actual cash collected. And no, I didn't scam anybody, and no, this isn't fake. I scaled so fast because I didn't actually listen to the outdated and saturated advice that most people listen to, and also just all those outdated methods. And I used cold SMS and leveraging outsourcing all my work to setters, and all these are actually working in 2025. And in this video, I'm going to review what these strategies are so that you guys have a literal blueprint on how to get to 20K per month within your first 30 days. And so you can make tens of thousands of dollars every single month. So let's get right into it. So strategy number one is actually going to be your niche selection. You guys really want to focus on a high ticket niche with a profitable demand, right? So for instance, doctors, right? Roofers, mostly contractors, right? This is going to be your main one. This is where everyone that I actually mentorship is in, some sort of contracting niche, and same with me. So whether that be roofers, car detailing, kitchen, bathroom remodeling, concrete, tree removal, landscaping, like you name it, any single contractor niche is actually going to work for this because they sell very high ticket and are very, very profitable. And they're, willing to spend that actual kind of money on a service like, running Facebook ads and lead gen. And you guys really want to research your competitors, right, in the market and learn from them, and then actually pivot your way. So like, let's say you learn something from your competitor, right? And it's very, very good. Copy it, but make it better in a sense. Now you're better than your competitor, right? Which means you can sell higher ticket than them. So you guys want to aim for industries that have premium services that are actually willing to scale. So strategy two is actually high impact outreach, right? This is very, very important. So you guys want to utilize like SMS, outreach emails, and you don't want to be doing this yourself. You don't want to be doing it manually either, even if you have setters, right? You want to use automation for this. So for instance, cold SMS, right? How do I do this? I get all the mobile numbers of contractors, put it in an automation so it sends out a couple thousand a day. That means I can reach so much of, that kind of market in the United States. Then what I have setters do is call these people up and book them in for me. I have a team of like 10 setters that are absolutely fucking amazing, where I'm booking 15 to 20 appointments on autopilot every single day, right? That's why I'm able to scale so fast. Same with emails, right? If you have an email list and you're sending this out through automations, it's going to make it a lot easier, right? Also, if you have setters managing the emails, so responding to these emails if they have questions, right? And then booking them in with the booking link, so you can take that, first initial Google Meet call, close the deal down, and then, start delivering your service, collect cash, and, just keep moving forward with, scaling your actual SMMA business. So you guys really want to create personalized text messages or messages, if, it's on email, that really just hit the client's pain points, right? What I mean by this is pointing out a main problem that this niche faces on a daily basis, right? So for instance, roofers, they deal with bullshit leads all the time, where they're dealing with, leads that are unqualified, leads that waste their time, leads that are tire kickers, right? So if you point that out, that we have qualified homeowners that are actually interested in putting on a new roof, you just have to go to their house and pitch them. They're going to be fucking happy because most of these roofers are pretty good salesmen. So they're going to close at least 50% of the people they talk to that are warm leads that are actually ready for a roofer to come talk to them about putting on a new roof, right? This is very, very important. For instance, you could talk to car detailers. These guys have the problem with just not getting enough leads, right? If you can bring them leads, they're going to be happy, right? Especially qualified ones. So it kind of goes the same for every single niche. So you kind of get the point there. Now, you guys also want to stress on the fact of pain points, right? What do I mean by this? You have to ask questions and go deeper to make sure that these pain points hit out so they have a reason to come to you, actually interested in getting on a call with you and buying their service, right? So what I mean by this is when you have that first initial call, let's say it's after a cold SMS call, you want to call this person up and you want to ask them qualifying questions to kind of get them bought in, right? So how are they getting their leads right now, right? What have they been doing? How long have they been doing this for that it's not been working for? Why is this not working, right? Ask them questions like that. Ask them what their motivation for getting more, let's say, roofing jobs per month. Why do they want more money within their business? Why do they want to grow their business? Stuff like that is really going to bring out pain points that you can use as leverage, right, in your sales process, not only to get these people on the call, but to actually close them down too. Now, strategy three is actually leveraging partnerships, right? So the reason leveraging partnerships is so important is because you guys will exchange value for value, right? For instance, I'm just going to tell you a quick story. I was in Cape Town. I met Dean White, And each of us were talking about, our cold SMS system that is absolutely fucking amazing, working for roofers, kitchen and bathroom remodelers, right? And then he was telling me about websites that he actually builds. And we just exchanged value for completely free, right? We're just exchanging value, they're networking, right? That is the type of partnerships you need, because if you guys are each there exchanging value with certain points in your business that actually work, right? Both of you guys are going to eat. Both of your guys' businesses are going to grow. So it's super, super important that you guys leverage partnerships, you network, right? You guys are going to bounce things off each other. You're going to learn things from each other. It's going to bring more opportunities. It's going to bring more sales. It's going to bring more revenue to your business, and ultimately scale the fuck out of your business, right? If I didn't meet Dean White, well, then I might not be able to sell, $10 to $20,000 websites. If Dean didn't network with me, then he wouldn't be able to have a amazing cold SMS system where it could bring over extra 100,000, maybe even more to his business in revenue every single month. Now, you guys want to offer bundled services to add more value to your clients. All right. So what I mean by this is, let's say you just do regular Facebook ads, right? If you just say that to the client, they're gonna be like, oh, I've heard this a million times. This has no value. It's not gonna make them want to buy it. You have to say, yeah, so we're running Facebook ads that are actually gonna give you qualified booked in home estimates with the homeowners, right? So what I mean by this is that we have a whole lead nurturing system for you, where we're going to nurture these leads and actually have an appointment booking machine that's going to book 50 to 70% of these people in themselves. If they don't book in themselves, then we have an absolute ridiculous follow-up sequence that, first off, is going to remind them to book an appointment, and also where you guys have a whole system and there's a pipeline of leads where all the leads are sorted in category, where your team can call these leads up every single day, one by one, and book them in yourself. So that's very, very good. Appointment booking machine, right? Organizing the leads, warming up the leads, following up with them. We take care of all that, right? You also want to mention Google reviews. Google reviews is the easiest fucking thing that you can do. There's many people out there that sell that for $500 to $1,000 a month service, and you can do that and add it in there as a free bonus and basically bring your service to the absolute next level with that. Also, what is very, very good is database reactivation. This service that you add on to Facebook and Instagram ads is absolutely fucking amazing. Basically, what database reactivation is you reach out to all your clients' past customers, right? Now, for roofers, this might be a different story because it's a little bit of a different market. You can still do it, but you probably want a homeowner like 5 years plus later, because roofs usually take 10 years to actually, be replaced. So that's why we do 5 years and later. But let's say this was chiropractors or car detailers, right? This works so fucking well, right? Because these are people that are going to need repeat service, right? For instance, a chiropractor. I have a chiropractor right now where he has over 5,000 past customers, right? We put these people through an automation. We haven't even started the Facebook ads yet. It's been 2 weeks and he already hit his guarantee just with database reactivation, right? And database reactivation essentially is just sending out a simple text to their past customers. When they reply with the word like chiro or back or, adjustment or start, that's going to trigger an automation where they're going to have the option to book in an appointment. And if they don't, then they get followed up endless amount of times till they do, right? So it's a fucking crack system. I already got a testimonial for my client just from doing database reactivation alone. We haven't even started Google reviews yet, which is going to bring more people into the pipeline, which is going to bring more sales, just going to look better for the company, right? And we haven't even started the ads yet, the main thing of the whole service. And you guys also want to use partnerships to your advantage of selling, right? Let's say you talk to your friend. He's talking about, oh yeah, I go to this chiropractor and, he really needs leads and whatnot. He just refers that chiropractor to me. And then the chiropractor already has trust because, the chiropractor and my friend, which is the customer, already has a good relationship. He connects me to the chiropractor and then I sell him. And then, bang, that was the easy close, right? So it's very, very important that you network, you talk, right? Talk about business, because these things are going to open doors to other areas of business where you thought weren't possible, or you thought you weren't going to get a sale, right? Or you thought there was going to be no value in it. Well, it actually did create value because you closed a fucking chiropractor from your friend that was just at the chiropractor because, he got in a car crash a couple weeks ago. Just stuff like that. So this can happen with any niche, for roofing, for guard detailing, just referring people, right? Talking, it works very, very well. So strategy 4 is performance-based payment models. So you guys can actually charge clients based on performance. Now, I wouldn't really recommend actually going like, pay per close, that shit. I wouldn't really do that. What I would do is, if you know that your service is absolutely amazing and you can do pay per performance model, let's say they pay per qualified appointment, right? Then this works very, very well. So what I mean by this is what I want you guys to do is actually charge everything up front. That's the first part. But if you're doing a pay per appointment or performance model, right, you need to have a system in place where you can charge these clients automatically when a new appointment comes in. That way you're getting revenue off the get-go, right? I know people that are making at least $3,000 to $5,000 a day based off performance, like a performance driven service, right? So they get paid when that appointment comes through or when that lead comes through, right? So you guys, if you're going to do this, you need to make sure it's very, very exact with your tracking, right? You got to make sure you have a huge team. You guys got to make sure that the payment processor is all set up right. So when these leads do come through, the client will get charged right away. This is going to work very, very well too, because the sales process is going to be a bit easier. If you tell them that, you don't have to pay anything up front. Once we set everything up, we run the ads and you're starting to get leads and appointments. That's when we're charging you and it'll be automatically took from your account. Then most people are going to be like, wow, that sounds pretty cool. Not a lot of people can do that. So that's a very, very smart thing to do. If you think your service is actually that good and you think, that can actually work for you in your business model. But again, I would just charge everything up front. You can still do a way of kind of performance-based, charging where you can charge for all the appointments up front, and any appointments you don't get or sales or revenue you don't get in a certain time period, then you refund or you work for free until you get that result, right? So you can still do that too. That's another way, but not as, I guess, exact as a performance model. And again, this approach of, doing the pay per performance model, right? This is just going to build a lot of trust, and it's really going to reduce the risk of, off the client's kind of shoulders there, because they're just being like, oh, now all the risk is on Zeke, doing his service. And if he doesn't do it, then he's not getting paid. So it is a very, very good model, but only if you guys have the exact systems in place and software that are able to do this. And you guys want to make it super, super clear to clients that they're a lot more likely to sign on to a deal if they know they're going to yield high returns, right? So if they know that they're going to make profit, or you put in your guarantee that, hey, you're going to profit within this, 3-month period. And if not, I'm going to refund you everything, including the ad spend, plus pay you $1,000 just as an apology, right? That is a very, very good and strong offer there, where you're guaranteeing that they're going to fucking profit from you working with them, because that's all they care about, right? They do care about the service, but in the grand scheme of things, they just want results. They just want more roofing jobs. They just want more car detailing jobs. They just want to grow their business. They want more money in their pocket, just like you as a business owner running this business, right? Strategy 5 is continuously learning and adapting your business. So you guys really want to stay updated on, what you're actually doing within your business, right? So let's say you're running Facebook ads, right? And you're running them for a year and you don't adapt them. Well, at some point they're going to get oversaturated. They're going to be seen so much, and they're honestly just going to die off, and then your service is going to go to shit. That's why you have to adapt. You have to create new strategies, right? You have to make new content, because in doing that, you're differentiating yourself from the market and pivoting in a way that it's going to catch more eyes, right? More people are going to see it. It's going to be brand new. You're going to sell more people on your actual service. You guys also want to be continuously investing in yourself. The amount of times that I just keep putting money into myself is ridiculous. For YouTube, just for business in general, sales, right? Courses, mentorship, right? Systems. The amount of money I've invested into myself is absolutely fucking ridiculous, right? I've invested easily over $40,000-$50,000 into myself, just on, just growing myself as a person, as a human being, growing my business, personal brand, right? So it's very, very important that you guys actually do that, right? Because from a mentor or a coach, you're going to learn a lot, right? And now I think courses are very, very good. Obviously, it depends on which one you choose. But if you choose a mentorship over a course, what a course is just the videos. There's the videos go through it, but you have no guidance, right? With a mentorship, you have complete guidance on what to do. Do this exact strategy. I want you to do this much of it, right? It's going to give you confidence. This person actually cares about you. He's talking with you every day. That is the importance of mentorship. That is the importance of coaching, right? I still have a coach. I still have a mentor, and I'm making $40,000 a month at 19 living in Dubai, right? You guys, even once you hit, your certain goals or whatnot, you cannot stop feeding yourself information. You cannot stop giving your mind more tools to work with. You guys really also want to invest your time learning effective sales techniques and also client retention strategies, because if you do this, you're your business is going to grow exponentially. Because if you're learning more sales strategies, that means you're going to close more people, right? And if you learn how to have higher client retention, that means your clients are going to stay on with you longer, right? So you're kind of a retard if you don't keep learning sales techniques, if you don't keep learning how to keep client retention, because the more sales you know, you're going to close hella more people. The more client retention strategies you know, that means your clients are going to stay on for longer. So you're bringing, your revenue from like, a 1 times to a 10 times by just learning those skills there, right? You can make 100,000 in a month, but learning those skills could bring you to, $1 million a month if you just fine tune that, right? And then, either even farther than that, because you want to still continuously learn that every single day. That there, ladies and gentlemen, is actually how I hit 20K a month within my first 30 days of SMMA. If you guys learned something from this video, right, make sure you like, subscribe, and yeah, that's basically it. So peace. I'll see you guys, and thank you for watching.